How's it going, legends? So today I want to talk about legato and an easy concept on building some leads. So my Patreon members were asking about leads. Now, one thing I want you to do when you're thinking about creating leads, we can use the typical scales, harmonic minor, that type of deal, my favorite. But I want you to even just start sounding out notes. You'll notice that 17th fret, that's like the resolution, because 5th fret and 17th fret are the same note except an octave higher. So what happens a lot, say I was to do a run like this. You're like, what's happening there? That's too many notes coming at me. But what we do, if we just sound them out one at a time. Then what you do, all I'm doing when I do these runs is doing 3 notes at a time. So if you sound out that pattern, you just go up 3 notes at a time, and then you start on the second note of that 3-note run. So if you had, that would be the start of the next one. That one's a little bit different, but still the same type of idea. Now, there's another little trick we're doing too, because you can either do straight forward. It's my favorite thing to do with legato, where it's like a 5-note run. You're leaving that 3rd finger on. And if you watched enough of my vids, you'll know that when we leave that 3rd finger, we're going 1, 3, 4. Start to notice all these patterns. If you watch the triplet one, 1, 3, 4. Then we shift up, 1, 2, 4. But instead of just going forward, we want this type of run. Even that one, they're all the same 5-note run. Once again, we're choosing these 3 notes. So it's... So there, it sounds like I'm doing a lot there, but all I'm doing is choosing different notes but doing the same legato pattern, which is just 5 notes. And all you're ever doing is, as you run through the run, the 2nd finger or the 2nd note is the one that you hang on to with your 3rd finger. So if you're going from 5, 7 and 8, you leave that 3rd finger on the 7th fret. See, if we went, that one would be 7, 8, 10 now, you're leaving your finger on the 8th fret as you run up. And then the minute you start again. Instead of just staying on those 3 notes, we just move that thing around. You get the idea. So what I want you to do is start off just with finding 3 notes you like the sound of. So if we're in E, that 5th fret is the same note as the first string open, which is the same note as that low. It's just all octaves. So the 5th fret, if you notice when you tune a guitar and it was in E, this guitar is in B flat or E flat because it's a 7 string. We're just going to go. You notice how all I'm doing then is going to the 12th fret, which is the same note as that 5th fret except an octave higher. You'll start to realize something that I teach a lot of my students is that once you go from open to the 11th fret, that's all the notes you're ever going to use on a guitar. They just start repeating in octaves, and it's finding out how to link those things. So that's something I want you to work on. And this patterns, I've got these patterns for my Patreon members, especially the 5-note type of runs. I will tab out something more focused on this lesson. And then what I want you to also do is start to think of things like in a melodic sense. You know, and I love pentatonic. It's not death metal, you know. Maybe I should be wearing a Motley Crue shirt when I'm doing that type of stuff, or a Guns N' Roses, but that's something else I want you to remember too, is gravitate towards what you like the sound of. You'll notice there is so many scales to learn, but there's only going to be so many scales that really you gravitate towards and that you love the sound of. So just follow what you love the sound of. And that's why I overdo these things, and it's pretty much my favorite runs. It's because I love the sound of them. And even though they can be boring and, you know, my solos will end up sounding a lot the same, just that harmonic minor and these 3-note little runs, I love to do that. I just love that ascending and descending, or the climb up. And the sliding in between. And I haven't even talked about bends a lot on the channel, pretty much never. And vibrato. Getting to that. You know, I could just keep messing around, but that's another thing. And then, you know, my overused harmonic. I love harmonics too, using the whammy bar. So all of these little ideas, but let's get back on track of what I started this whole lesson about, is the legato. So I just want you to find 3 notes you like the sound of and start working on your legato, and then join them together. Good exercises. Then I want to start riffing. 2-day, yes, so hey, have a go at that one. There's lots of tabs already on this for my Patreon members. I will tab out something exclusive for my Patreon members and my YouTube members, so check out the link below if you're interested in that one. And until next time, keep smashing out the widdly widdlies and the rifts, and I will see you in the next one, legends. Catch us later.